I'm Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode 195. Tap into your full potential, part 1. On Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Did you know that there are success patterns to help you receive more? To help you live a better and extraordinary life? Well, I'm Jimi Hendrix. I am a success, confidence, and pride coach, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and if you'll come with me, I will show you these success patterns. Let's go. Hey guys, I gotta say it's getting close to crunch time. I don't know. I guess it's this point in my life. It's getting close to crunch time where I know there are going to be some major changes coming down the pike. Don't know what happened. But don't worry, I'll still be able to provide you some fresh content. Not forsaking Empower Your Pattern 2.0. That's why I'm here. That's the main reason why I began podcasting, All those other shows are really periphery. Earlier, I was looking on YouTube and I thought I had saw a video of a speaker saying tap into your unlock your full potential. I clicked on it. Sadly, it was a dang commercial for something that I will not discuss on the air. Reactive Culture. So, I thought, well, let's just have a part 1 and part 2 and hit this sucker with a 1-2 punch. Now, I'm going to give you in all, there is going to be 5 keys to unlocking your full potential, and today, you're going to get 2. And then the next part, I'll give you 3, I promise. Relax, I'm not forsaking my audience. I know I have a lot going on right now with my mother's surgery and obligations for Toastmasters, plus getting ready to go up to Dallas Fort Worth. Who knows? I might be doing some podcasting up in Dallas Fort Worth. But I digress. Okay, now, you didn't come here to hear me yammering about myself. No. You listen to and you subscribe to Empower Your Pattern because you need help with you. And so, as a success, confidence, and thrive coach, why don't we just sit down, with our favorite beverage? I mean, I've decided to mix things up and have a little root beer. So, let's sit down and discuss things as they are. Number 1, raise your standards. I'm going to tell you something. The reactive culture is a buzz right now telling people, lower your standards, lower this, lower that, compromise this, compromise that. Ci pensi a questo pesto? Italian, who do you think is behind that? Oh, come on, guys. Some of you who've been listening to me for quite some time now and know the involvement of Empower, the involvement of Empower Your Pattern 2.0, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lucifer, the devil, Satan. He's the enemy of our souls. He wants us to compromise. He wants us to lower our standards. He's trying to set up a world system so that people have to follow that. Well, you don't. You stay clear to your values. See, really, the Lord helped me come up with Empower Your Pattern 2.0 to teach personal development, don't get me wrong. But at the heart of personal development, Empower Your Pattern is meant to teach also values. Something which sadly I think is lacking in world society and the world system. And it's sad. It breaks my heart. So, raise your standards. If you don't raise your standards, you can't tap into your full potential. And what does that imply that you raise your standards? I want you to think about this, okay? This is a tender moment between me and you when I tell you this. You are a son or daughter of a divine God who loved you so much that He sent His Son to die on the cross for you. Now, some people may, at some point, may say, Jimmy, shut up. I came here to hear something motivational. I didn't come here to talk about that. Well, tough. Your full potential is acknowledging God's hand in all things. Okay? It's Thanksgiving time. We can't be ungrateful. We can't be unthankful. Okay? I want you all to think about that. Number one. And number two, I want you to think about this. Number two. The number two thing that you can do to tap into your full potential. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Know your audience. Rule number 2 of Empower Your Pattern. Know your audience. My hope is that most people that are listening to this are like visionary men such as myself. They're not the type that'll just go and, go home and sit and watch, whatever his entertainment is on the TV. They want to be inspired. They want to grow. They want to push themselves to grow. And so you need to know your audience so that you can reach out to people and bless lives. Whether you got a brick and mortar product business, an online product business, or service business. To unlock your full potential is to know your audience and to bless their lives. This past Sunday, had a full day of church meetings, and I seemed like a full day. Got home around mid-afternoon, and I spoke in the congregation of my church in Midland. And people asked me, well, how do you feel? I said, really, if I just bless one life, that's all that really matters. And, some people, such as Bishop Dave, they said, Jimmy, you spoke to the one. That is unique. It wasn't just a canned speech. It was a speech from the heart. Yeah. Maybe I do speak that way. Because I know most of my audience, most of you guys, you're going against the grain in your family and friendships and societies because you have dreams. Maybe you're stuck. But that's why Knowing your audience is key, okay? That's why knowing your audience is key. Some people may say, well Jimmy, why are you approaching it this way? Why are you approaching it from both a temporal and a spiritual? Because that's how it is. It's both temporal and spiritual. The rules of Empower Your Pattern are both temporal and spiritual. When I first started Empower Your Pattern, I said, I'll give you spiritual and temporal tips, help you overcome the adversities of everyday life. But their spiritual and temporal tips help you be a success. Because you see, in my view, you can't separate the spiritual from the temporal. It's just what it is. And our reactive culture, our reactive world wants to do that. They can't. Man is a spiritual being, created in the image of God. So you raise your expectations. At the same time, you know your audience. You know what you want. Am I right? We cover that ground. Now, I hope you've enjoyed listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a citizen of Pattern Realm. Please share this with Mama Son, Papa Son, and everyone. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time. Listen to me, don't you just sit there and take it. You build your dreams so you can take it. Go out there and do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you.